Starting with a new chiropractor or a new physician of any discipline can sometimes be a daunting experience. Maybe you're going on the referral of someone else, but yet you've never met this person before and never been through this experience. And just so you have an idea of the experience and the journey that it typically starts, you come in with a complaint or a condition you'd like us to evaluate. We'll set you up for an exam. Our exams are in depth and they're pretty detailed. We look at every detail. Again, we see Olympic athletes, professional athletes, and we see weekend warriors, and the details matter for people like that. The biggest thing about the details that we try to find in our initial exam is that they will ultimately allow for the best and the most specific treatment plans, and that ultimately results in the best results, typically the best times, and we pride ourselves on that. So the initial evaluation can include a consult with the doctor and then a series of orthopedic and vitals checks. We also do a neurological evaluation, which measures the infrared temperature on the surface of your spine. We do a heart rate variability, which is a stress test. We take you through a series of movements and movement patterns to assess the functionality and if you have pain or anything like that with those movements. We assess posture. We assess the arches in your feet. So we take a complete view of everything that's happening on your body from a biomechanical as well as a sort of an in-depth neurological evaluation as well. If needed, we'll also perform an X-ray evaluation so we can see internally. Okay, internally we want to know if you have arthritis, degeneration, some congenital abnormality, so that we can look inside. Without looking inside, to see is to know, to not see is to guess. And we don't want to guess. The second part of your care after we take all that is we will get all that data and basically give you a report. And that report is going to explain what your diagnosis is, the route that we're going to take to approach it, to improve it and heal it and treat it, and then even things like the ultimate outcome that we're going for. Within this report, we'll also look at things you can be doing at home to make sure you're eating the right foods, to make sure you're doing the right stretches, to make sure your everyday activities, how you sleep, how your desk is set up at work, all facilitate the main goal that we're trying to get to at the end of your care. So we'll discuss all those things, and once you know all that and we've determined that you're going to be a good fit for our office, we'll go ahead and then you can start a care program. Our care programs are divided into 3 phases: your acute phase, your rehabilitative phase, and then ultimately, if you get there, the wellness and maintenance phase. In the acute phase, you're going to come on in. Typical visits going to include an assessment with your chiropractic doctor every visit. That may include a manipulation, that may include soft tissue. We also, depending on your condition, how bad it is, you may receive bracing, taping, and then you'll proceed to get the ancillary procedures that we do. This could include things like cold laser, shockwave, heat, stim, ice. We also provide acupuncture treatments during these times, and you'll get the treatments like that. As you progress through your care, at some point you will be working with one of our rehab specialists. They will help instruct you on all your stretches to ensure that you do them correctly, and then to customize those stretches for the lifestyle and the rate at which you're improving in our office. As soon as you're progressing through that and you're able to do it, we'll start exercises. With the exercises, we try to keep them super simple in the beginning. Okay, the most important thing with exercises is that you do them. So we try to provide you with all the tools so you can do the exercises at home, and then within our gym or within our office, we'll actually walk you through them to ensure that you do them correctly, you're not causing pain or irritation, things like that. As all those things are progressing, we're going to do evaluations. Every 6-12 sessions, you get re-evaluated to ensure that the next group of sessions are appropriate for you, and we can adapt and modify those based on how fast or slow you're progressing based on your current level of health. At the end of all these things, we will basically determine the best way for you to take all the stuff you've done, all the ground that you've gained, and live a healthy lifestyle and be able to adapt and incorporate the things we've taught you into everyday healthcare, so that in long term you're able to incorporate these things into an optimal standard of living. If you've never been to a chiropractor, or you've been to a previous healthcare chiropractor or rehab specialist and you're not quite happy with the results, or you want to know if there's something our office can do to help you and maybe get you to a better level of health, please give our office a call.